That is a big deal, and one of the people who has taken his place, or the person who has taken his place, I should say.
Absolutely.
Dragon in our next
reactions,
match.
Dragon, and this is a run back from last week's finals. YOMI Forever King versus CR Dragon.
And for those of you who didn't get a chance to watch that match, it was so close. It was 3-2. I believe it was down to the last round. So honestly, seeing that today, I think either player could win. But Dragon still on that win streak of 8 tournaments in a row now.
8 straight tournaments.
He wants to make it his 9th, I'm sure.
Is that a record? I think that's a record.
I'm going to say yes.
It is a record because Fox has never won every consecutive week. I mean, he's won quite a few, but never 8 consecutive.
That's yeah, definitely not 8 because that would have been the entire season. So Dragon trying to make it happen, already a record holder.
And Forever King, I mean, Dragon is confirming himself for the most part for the finals.
He is pretty much confirmed, but the big thing here is Dragon is the first person kind of in history to, oh wow, he's hidden selecting here, but kind of the first person to challenge Sonic Fox for first seed. And first seed versus second seed is big because first seed gets to be on the opposite side of the bracket as the first EU seed. Second seed is on the same side of the bracket, but kind of far away. So, I mean, if
you lost me at first.
All right, fair enough. Basically, based on your points,
seeding is very important.
Yes, based on your points, you're going to have to play harder or less hard people. So, you want to be first seed. I'll put it that way. And Dragon playing Tarkatan, that hidden select really not shocking
me up, man. Nice block.
And I have to say, Dragon has become one of my favorite players within the past few
Dragon
weeks.
is nuts right now.
He is the definition of solid.
That Dragon is so hot right now.
Round 2.
If you're in the Dragon fan. Nice block in the overhead.
All right, here we go. Grabbing Dragon in the corner. This is a huge opportunity for Forever King. And kind of squanders it. Was that back to a mistake? I don't know. It usually is.
Yeah, most of the time. You do see it a little bit. I know Madsen does use it on occasion, but that's more so because I believe he plays Blood God, so his mix-up options are a lot weaker. War God, I mean, he has so many to begin with.
Again, another grab for Forever King, getting Dragon in the corner. This is where Kotal kind of excels. These little mix-ups do end up killing you, but a whiff.
He needed a breakthrough. He would have been dead.
He had to.
He's still one hit away from death here. And this is something that we saw in the last set that these two played. Is
good block.
Alien's hurt box is really low to the ground when he's jumping, so he can't really jump over that sword for some reason.
That's going to do it. Dragon taking the first game. There was fight, though, for Forever King, especially in the second round, but unfortunately, one wrong read.
Wins.
Yeah, that's all it takes against Tarkatan. Tarkatan, 40% for a bar, into more pressure, so scary. And especially the fact that he baited all of Forever King's armor.
He didn't get hit by a single one of those.
Yeah, and full combo punished all of them perfectly. That's really got to put a mental strain on Forever King, thinking like, I have some of the best armor in the game, but do I want to use it?
Is it worth the 40% I'm going to eat for this? I don't know.
But he does have a great armor game aside from that. So he does have the safe, slower armor with the mid sword, and he does have the unsafe low armor, which catches people trying to block the overhead armor that combo starts. So he can keep armoring if he wants to. Just gotta change
and we
up
saw that last week.
We did, but we also saw Dragon baiting it.
Yeah.
All right, Dragon already taking King to the corner. No armor by King. Alien.
Again, all this pressure from Dragon. Tarkatan is a pressure machine. And I will say one thing we saw better from Forever King last week was actually challenging those Rekkas with armor in between the gaps.
Especially with all those armored options, I think he definitely needs to.
But, like you said earlier, Dragon, has been baiting those pretty well. I mean, he's already punished 3.
That's true, but they were almost all on wake up, so.
Oh, Forever King is just throwing everything out of the kitchen sink.
Finally, we see the armor hit, and that's so much damage. 32 into a hard knockdown. Oh, and doesn't get the punish. I believe that should punish that. That was the normal overhead sword, which is unsafe. And Kroll's like 8 frames.
Again, all these back ones. Little baby mix-ups.
Look at Dragon choosing not to use meter. He's at a huge life disadvantage, so he's just trying to build meter and
for next round, I guess.
seeing what happens. Oh, he
Unless,
might
of
use
course,
it now.
Yeah. Nope, he's not going to. He's going to try to win this.
He's going to use it now. Yeah, there he
it
goes.
is. Oh, that sucks for Forever King. Forced to break now, no meter, and still 2 bars for CR Dragon.
Fight.
And that meter is so good for Alien, especially Tarkon. So many armor options for him, too. Both of these characters have like 4 armored options each.
That's true.
Ice getting the full conversion. Knockdown in the corner. There's not even an option for armor from Forever King here.
No. But, I mean, still dealing with the pressure fairly well, blocking everything, getting a throw of his own. Trying to push the base mid-screen. Oh, that could have been a huge opportunity for Forever King.
Nice block on the low tail mix-up right there. All right, the Dragon is doing what Forever King needs to do, which is he's blowing up the holes in the armor. And wow, that was so much damage, and he's going to try to, oh, there we go for the overhead mix-up in place of the low in the string and take the second game.
Alien wins.
So, Dragon,
There's
showing
like
so much.
not a lot to say right now. Like, Dragon is just outplaying Forever King. I said it.
He's been playing it perfectly.
Yeah.
Now, one of the big things about this matchup is that Tarkatan does get the 7-frame spin, which is the armor that you've seen him interrupt stuff with. Now, anything except for the overhead sword that Kotal will do off of his main string will be punished by that in between. So he does back 1-2-2 overhead sword, or sorry, back 1-2 low sword, it'll interrupt it. Back 1-2-2 projectile, it'll interrupt it. If he does back 1-2-2 by itself, it'll punish it anyway. So that is a really, really unsafe string for Kotal to use.
Yeah, I'm really surprised we're seeing Forever King go to Kotal again. He has
does have a
so
ton
many
of
characters in his toolbox.
And he was doing much better last week.
Oh, absolutely.
And again with the bait.
I would be so frustrated if I was Forever King right now. Every armor has been unsuccessful. I think he has landed one.
He did land one in the corner, but it was on offense. Every single one of his defensive armors has been baited. And Matt Dragon looking to make it a quick 3-0. We're gonna have a lot of 3-0s this week, apparently. Possibly. Birkin can definitely bring it back.
What a time to be alive, Evan.
And King has gone for that throw back into the corner a lot this game, and it's been working pretty well. But Dragon's starting to
Again, blowing up the gaps.
There we go. Using the low armor, that's something I feel like he should have done a little bit more. Just don't go for the combo every single time.
It's almost a case of too little, too late. Another tech on the grab. Wow, Dragon is looking untouchable right now. Oh my goodness!
Baited the X-ray. King's like, there's no way he's baiting this. This thing hits like anywhere on the screen.
King's mouth is just open right now, staring at the screen.
Oh, I feel bad for that. I mean, that was a good read, but what incredibly perfect spacing to avoid the X-ray. I mean, the X-ray hits towards almost to the top of the screen. I don't even understand how it whiffed. It was something to do with him moving backwards or over his body. I don't know, but
literally everything got baited.
That was an incredible set of safe offense by Dragon. Dragon, he knew exactly when he could hit buttons and not be taking risks.
Yeah.
And he let King kill himself while he was pressuring him. There is such little that you can do about that. I mean, obviously, like you were saying, King needed to armor in between the Rekkas a lot more, I think.
And we didn't see that at all. That was the thing about last week, is we saw that quite a bit from King, and he was very successful with it.
This week, he didn't even try it. He didn't. I don't think he tried it a single time to armor in between.
I don't even know.
But regardless, Forever King, that's his second top 8. He's pretty good in points right now.
Third top 8?
I think
it's 3.
I think he only hit 75. I don't know. It's either his first or his second top 8. He did get second the last time he was in top 8, which was last week. So his points are looking pretty good. If he continues to make top 8 like he has been the past few weeks, he could very much make it to finals.
Yep, and that's going to set us up for our semis. It's going to be Aura versus Noble Raptor, and then CR Dragon
versus Hayate.
versus Hayate.
Orbit Hayate. That should be a really good one. I'm excited.
So if by the way, any of you awesome people were at the Season 2 finals, we had a surprise of some pretty amazing cosplay. Jen, are we going to have amazing cosplay at the Season 3 finals?
That's right. At last season's finals, we had some amazing cosplayers join us. Jade, Sub-Zero, Cassie Cage, and Scorpion, they looked ready for combat. We're going to have cosplayers join us for the Season 3 finals. Let me know who you want to see on Twitter using the hashtag MKXProLeague. All right, stay tuned. We have a lot more Mortal Kombat Pro League awesomeness for you, so make sure you stay tuned.